smooth I didn't notice it either. This part would be the outro. This part is the end of the song. This part is the outro. Life is the outro.
Loaded, you need it. Drug, you need it. I gotta be loaded, you need it. Drug, you need it. I gotta be loaded, you need it. Drug, I gotta be loaded, you need it. Start using pills, 2 4 marijuana. I gotta be loaded, you need it.
Hello there. This is probably the clearest I have ever sounded
to you people, mainly because this is, I think, the first successful SYNCLISTEN that I'm about to do, and I would like to welcome you to it. It's going to be a very long and very segmented SYNCLISTEN. I'm sorry about that, but that's pretty much the nature of the battle we're dealing with. It's gonna be a big one. It's 430 something entries. I think 437 entries big. So it's gonna be a long one. Today we're just doing SID to mod4k. We're gonna do much more in part 2 tomorrow. But SID to mod4k for tonight, and I have a few co-hosts with me. So please welcome CASTLENES, Mirage of Her, and TRIST Endo, who cannot hear me. Let me unmute myself. Hello. Already off to a fantastic start. I forget to unmute myself in the intro. That's
Hey, I'm unmuted, so...
Same.
Good evening, folks. How are you doing? How are you all doing this evening?
Pretty fine on my side.
I'm doing great.
That's good to hear.
Yes.
I'm doing fine myself. Been sleeping later and
Ready to
later
listen.
in the day, I guess. Less of a nocturnal and more of a in-betweener. Well,
Are you ready?
I am very ready. Let's get this underway. Starting off with day...
38 song
Let's start off with...
coming at you.
Let's start off with day 1 of the gigantic, biggest battle in Battle of the Bits history, the 438 entry monster that is Advent Calendar 2020. Let's start off with SID, day 1.
Oh,
The bit pack for this day was to make a skateboard theme, if I recall correctly.
yeah, I remember. I was shocked when I read that. I'm not really into skateboard, so...
Yep, whatever comes to your mind when you hear skateboarding music inspired by a theme idea by Big Lumpy. Yours truly. So, let's start off with the first entry. Very fittingly, it's the host themselves, Cleater, with Cut Off Skating. Let's go to the entry page itself. I think I have it open. Here we go. Imagine the coolest action game you've ever played. You're a skater and you have to save the whole city by doing cool stunts and similar very cool skateboarding things. This is the soundtrack for this game. Any comments?
Very well read, Lumby.
Any comments before we start playing this first track?
Cleater said that it's a cliche that he always enters the first in his compilations.
I see. Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be a.
I will talk more after the tracks, I think, because before I have nothing to say about skateboard music.
It's alright, it's alright. And now, without further ado, let us play Cut Off Skating. I'm going to ask everyone to mute themselves. Let me get my thing up here. Mute myself. that was Cut Off Skein by Cleater, the fitting first entry of the battle. That was a very nice track. It was very much reminiscent of, I guess you would say, it's on the tip of my tongue. There was this, Tim Follin's music. It very much reminded me of Tim Follin's music. If it was like composed for something like BMX Ninja, I guess.
I really like Amy's style in Commodore tracks. It is really fitting, really my cup of tea, because I listen a lot of Commodore, mainly Robbie Bart things on video game soundtracks back in back in the days, and I think Amy's style is really really cool.
Yeah.
Personal opinion.
I think so too. I think Cleater did. I think Cleater starting off with a Sid entry was kind of the right decision. In that I think Cleater does some really good. I think retro computer tracks and just retro sound chip tracks in general. I think that's one of their great strengths. Yeah. Of course, that's me as well. Trist, what did you think about it?
I liked all the filter work in it. It was really good.
Yeah.
And the composition, of course, is very well done.
Yeah.
But the filters really, I felt like that was a good piece of work.
Yeah. It was a really good. It had a lot of filter. It had a lot of filter utilization, in my opinion. A lot more than I guess you would say about most other chiptune tracks, But then again, Sid kind of lends itself naturally to that. Alright. Well, next up, entry number 2 out of 438 is Learning to Kickflip by Sean. Very interesting. I guess a little interesting how it's, goes to Cleater to Sean, two of the biggest boppers on the site, Anyway, it's time for learning how to kickflip. And that was learning how to kickflip. That was a hold on. That was a very abrupt ending, I gotta say. All things considered, it was a very I guess it kind of captured that feel of learning how to kickflip, learning something in general. It kind of captured that same kind of energy.
It actually felt like learning how to kickflip.
It really did, It's got that exact same energy, Well then, I think next up, entry number 3 is Cigarette Burns by Freddie Danger. short little track as well. A lot of short tracks to start us off. In terms of chronological order. Yeah, Cigarette Burns by Frederick.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting correlation. Both the track, the track itself, learning how to kickflip is very interesting as well. I think in that, I actually forgot to talk about this. It kind of has that little teetering, tottering kind of melody to it. You know.
And the silence are pretty well used in the track.
Exactly. It's very, very atmospheric. Anyway, Cigarette Burns by Frederick Dangerous. Man, they weren't kidding when they take this short. Oh, that was like, you know, that was like a sprint by. It just sprinted by, you know. Oh man.
I guess skateboarding is really fast, anyways.
Yeah. You ever see like an inaccurate comparison, but you ever see like, you know, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and how fast you can just grind on a rail? Shit's intense. It's like, whoa.
Kind of reminded me of like 1080 skateboarding.
Yeah, very nice.
But actually, it was pretty hard to do skateboard music in chiptune, I think.
Yeah.
Again, not my style, but
Yeah. I don't know. I always think of skateboarding music as kind of associated with, well, not associated with, but more, I guess more ingrained into like punk culture. You know how like, you know, punk culture as like skateboarding and all that. That's usually what I think of, like skate punk and all that. But I don't know.
maybe because of video games, I see pretty much rap music or things like this. So yeah, I was a bit confused with the theme on this.
Yeah, I also kind of associate rap with skating, but not as much as I do with like punk. I don't know if that's just me being exposed to like, you know,
The skating videos.
yeah.
That a lot of hip hop.
Yeah. Anyway, next entry is by Argarak. Skate 1982 flip tricks. That's it. The kind of tunes you want to hear while doing some skate-based tricks and things and whatnot. Also, looping doesn't work properly, and I don't know why. It may have to do with, I don't know, maybe, I don't want to assume here, but, you know, maybe, stop using Death Mask. That's it, goodbye! And that was Argarak Skate 1982 Flip Tricks .sid. That was a very, I guess, Sid Core kind of title. Very Sid Core, I guess. Ooh.
Yeah, very nice rhythm.
Yeah, it's got that jive to it, kind of like, it's got kind of a renegade, well, I want to say renegade, but more, I'll just say Kunio-kun. There you go. A Kunio-kun.
It has like a hip hoppy feel.
Yeah, hip hoppy. Actually, no. It kind of reminds me. Now it kind of reminds me of like Streets of Rage. I'm getting confused.
Chicago house.
Oh well. Oh.
House music.
Love.
Yeah, music you can dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of was dancing.
All that sweet dance music. They're playing down.
That was a really cool
playing
track.
down at the clubs in Detroit.
Detroit.
Alright, well, next entry. Toby Comey, 720 Baby. It begins. That's a very foreboding message. We're not even like 1% of the way in. That's just so foreboding.
It begins.
Jeez. Oh my god. It's like a trailer for like a thriller movie. It begins once again. Anyway, Dobigami, 720 baby. And that was 720 Baby by Toby Comey. That was very I guess a lot of entries so far have been, well, one, short, and two, very reminiscent of like the well, not the kind of the demo scene for the Commodore 64, but also of like, composers that have worked on the C64, like Tim Follin. It's just like, very reminiscent of that kind of work,
Yeah, a very cool track.
Wow. Whew.
It was very much of a demo song.
Yeah, it's very much of a, like a, I guess an intro demo song, I guess I would.
I didn't know Toby was so effective in Commodore 64, so it was really cool to hear some Toby Comey.
Toby's very much into the C64, and I think I guess I'm more. I guess I'm more associated with like Atari stuff, so that kind of surprise is kind of justified. When he does so much like TIA and SAP, Pokey, and all that kind of stuff. It's like, whoa, he does stuff for Commodore. Oh, maybe he's a traitor, Anyway, I wink very suggestively to the non-existing camera.
Looking for Jack Tramiel now.
Alright, well, next entry by someone, CASTLENES Nintendo?
Gasoline, yeah.
Gasoline. I don't know. CASTLENES, you might want
I
to
don't even remember my track.
You might want to read this description, CASTLENES. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think CASTLENES should read the information about this entry. I don't know about you, but yeah. Anyway. Oh God. This time I will not fall. Well, skateboard is not very inspired for me. I will admit, when you, I gotta share this sentiment a lot because when like most of the stuff that most of the music you've heard about, or I guess related to skateboarding, has just been punk and hip hop. It's just kind of like, well, what do I make for it? Do I make a
Yeah, I had no idea. So I tried to do something about like a kid trying to do skateboard and falling again and again and again. That was my way to tell a story about skateboarding without knowing shit about skateboarding.
It was better than what I tried to do. I was originally gonna make an entry for this day, and then I was like, shit, I can't make punk work on here. So I kind of just gave up.
Well, there's one thing you can make work on C64.
Yeah. Oh well.
You'll see with my entry.
Well, without further ado, let us listen to the wonderful works of CASTLENES with This Time I Will Not Fall. And that was CASTLENES' This Time I Will Not Fall. I gotta say, it very much reminded me, I think it very much reminded me of, I guess, tracks that I would hear in games such as Castlevania and, Ninja Gaiden. I guess it kind of, mainly because it kind of embodied that kind of energy, this kind of, kind of adventurous kind of track that, this
Castle.
journey.
It's stuck in my head.
It's like when you
Yeah,
see
like
a
Beatles.
shopkeeper, a silly situation, a silly scene. So yeah, I had no idea for skateboard, so I did my my thing. But comparing to others, I'm not.
I thought it worked good.
Yeah, I think it worked out pretty fine. Definitely.
It was a good beat.
A take that I haven't actually seen before. Well, so far in the bit pack, but yeah. Next up, it is Chili Champion. A very original and very unique count, and definitely not an alt of a certain person that we know and love. I know it's
you, dinosaurs. You can't hide from me. I know your identity.
Dots.
Whoa. That's so scary.
Chili Champion! Lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax and study and skate to. I don't know how to do Sid drums in Deathly Mask. Nobody does. Deathly Mask sucks. Go learn Go Tracker. Sorry, not sorry! Sorry, not sorry! Yeah! Alright, Chili Champion. Lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax and study and skate to and stuff. And yeah.
Chili Champion.
Well, that was a very short track. Like, ooh, jeez. I was like,
Art Fest.
I was kind of surprised how short that was, but in all honesty, it was pretty good. I liked it. It got that. It's got that vibe. Got that. Ooh.
Yeah, cool vibe. Something more like my track, not something rap or hip hop, but I liked the lofi way it was made.
Exactly. I think it nailed down more of the chill aspect of skateboarding. I guess more of a longboarding kind of vibe than a skateboarding kind of vibe, you know?
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Next up is Mew
I like to
with...
turn on the chords.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. I really like that in Sid, like how, you can basically, make as many chords... I guess make as many, like, fourth chords as you want, so long as you, like, know how to do ours. Anyway, Mew, theme of skating with your pals. Baby's first Sid, I hope I did it right. I have never been on a skateboard before, but I know what it would sound like. Don't ask me how, I just know. I've always just known. Well then, I guess this is the theme of, this is what it would sound like, I like this comment section though, Mirage just says how, and Mew's just like, what did I say? Anyway, theme of skating with your pals. Here we go. And that was the theme of Skating with Your Pals. It very much was a very palsy kind of song. It's very I want to say Golgi core. That's kind of very much I guess very much Golgi core if Golgi core was in Mario Paint, or I guess Yomaru core, I guess.
For me, it was like a cartoon. You see, he's feeling pretty happy. Cartoon, yeah.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
It had like an old classic platformer style.
Yeah.
Mm.
Either way, it's really cute, and I like cute.
It is very. I gotta say, it is almost like Kirby core in a way, like whoa. Anyway, next entry. I guess I need to kind of introduce this one. So, the person who submitted this is named Christmas, but everyone probably knows who this is. They'll probably know when they look at the avatar, but this is indeed K Faraday or Kefi. One of the few completionists alongside Sean on this advent calendar. I think the only other one is you, Trist. I think you're the only other one.
Yep.
It's like, wow.
Clear got close, but
yeah. I'm surprised, like 3 completionists in a single major. Like, when we haven't had a single one for, like, I think a couple of years. Well, not a couple of years, but, a good solid while, But, yeah.
we're dedicated.
Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, it's time for Chris Faramis, in the name of Christmas, with one exclamation mark. Actual title, The Mangaskews? Mangaskews? Am I saying that right, Kev? I hope I am.
Monecasquez.
The Monegaskews. I better be pronouncing this right, Kev, or else I'm going to get it. Anyway, In the Name of Christmas by K. Faramis. And that was the In the Name of Christmas. Kefi. Very Kefcore. Very, very much Kefcore.
I love it.
I have to say, it is very well done. Very well done.
Yeah, quite impressive. Even on Commodore, it's Kefcore.
Well, Kefcore kind of I think Kefcore can kind of transcend a ton of format barriers. And speaking of completionists like Kefi, we have this completionist right here that I just talked to earlier. Trist Endo.
Oh,
I like this, Trist, because you have different types of hot chocolates as your titles, or chocolate confectionaries at the very least as your titles, and I like that. That is Really cool. Anyway, Day 1, dark chocolate sea salt caramel. It's got some style fun for catching some sweet jumps off your home crafted half pipe. Yeah. Chocolate of the day, dark chocolate filled with a creamy sea salt caramel. God, first day and you already give me my favorite chocolate. God damn it, Trist.
They get worse from here.
It makes me rue my 3 cavities. Actually, no, it's 4, but I want to say it's 3 because I don't know if my 4th one is actually a cavity. Anyway, link to DFM source and then editor's note. An open letter to Deflamask creators. Dear Deflamask, yours truly, giving you the finger, Tristendo, at me at Twitter. Good.
There was a longer description.
Woo.
Because I'm in trouble making my Sid.
Oh man. Well, I mean, hey, at the very least, I'm not completely alone in my Deflamask hate. So yeah,
This
suck
is
it, Deflamask.
tracker.
But yeah, here's day 1, dark chocolate sea salt caramel. Well, that was a certainly very abrupt ending, but I gotta say, the ska influence is definitely there, Trist. It's like, whew, man. Give me.
Yeah, like making ska.
We're making ska tonight, boys.
Yeah, I love that one. And the middle part was really, really helpful.
Yeah, I
Very
gotta
good.
say. I gotta say, a ton of the track itself, is very much got that energy rolling. It keeps it rolling and rolling and rolling for the rest of the track. It's very nice. I really like that. That is cool.
You don't expect the character to stop. It's just going forward. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Interesting.
like, oof. Wow. But yeah, really solid job there, Trist. Ah, man.
Thank you.
No problem. And now it is time for the final Sid entry by Jessica Robo. More like Skate or Live Forever. Definitely Max Pander nearly ruined this for me, but I think I turned it into something that makes sense. My last chance today to shit on Definitely Mask. Definitely Mask sucks. Go use, go tracker. Edgy has a good tutorial. Goodbye! Holy shit. That was... Oh man. I don't want to call any winners here cuz I'm not Cleater. But I think Jess won the day here. I don't know,
Amy's track is really good too. I don't know, but Jess is clearly in my favorites. And as I said, I was expecting something cute, And the track is just badass.
Yeah, it's just like
Really cool.
You expect something, Jess core, something,
I mean, Jess don't do only cute things, but
upbeat. You think it's something upbeat, and it's just like it punches you in the face with like hardcore Ninja Gaiden core. It's just like, whoa, holy shit.
I really like the bass.
Yeah,
the bass.
I suspect Jess was in front of a synthesizer with a good tracker and didn't use it I don't know, like a Femi tracker. You see, it was like a synth. I think for Jess, I can do totally wrong, maybe, but was the feeling I had. Yes. some analog bass.
Yeah, I can kind of see that perspective because it's like the SID chip is more or less a kind of analog synthesizer of sorts. Kind of has analog filter, it has kind of different waveforms. Basically, an analog synth with 3 channels, polyphony. And that concludes day 1 of the Advent calendar. My personal thoughts on the whole first day in general is that a lot of the tracks today were short. I think this was actually the longest one at 3 minutes, and only 2. I think TRIST's entry and Jess's entry exceeded 2 minutes. I was like, whoa, I think it kind of embodies the earlier, the earlier philosophy in that it's more like an XHB with without well, not time constraints, but it's basically an XHB that's held at all the times. That's kind of what Cleater was going for, I think. With hosting as a major, of course. And that
I was really happy to have some Commodore track, so it was a good surprise, like the theme. And cool to hear some Commodore.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice to have this start off with Sid. It's like I think if it started off with something like SMS or SAP or NSF, I don't think it really would have had much more of an impact. Well, not much more of an impact, but rather it wouldn't have the same impact as having Sid as the first day. Having a whole full blown basically an analog synthesizer on chip to play around with. That is really fun. Anyway, that leaves us with the other Commodore format, and the one that made PC PC music making really accessible, I guess. I don't know. It's time for Amiga mod, and the first entry in that, if it'll load for me. Come on, you can do it. Come on, we believe in you. Okay?
I gotta believe.
I just gotta believe! Do I have to open this in a new tab? Don't make me. Don't make me. I'll do it. Too bad I already done it. Well, I guess this is a bit of a water break, I guess. For some reason it's not loading. It's not loading on my end. It's well, hold on.
Water?
Better not be a 503. Come on. Because a lot of those have been happening lately, and I don't want... Oh, there we go. Here we go. Yep. Now it's loading. The stream almost fucking died there. Oh my god. Now it's gonna be a butt about it. Jeez. Come on, Vivaldi. Come on.
I've been talking for all that time. Muted.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, the Sid is pretty interesting.
This is... Oh, how this fucker is supposed to go. Come on. Started streaming 56 minutes ago. Oh man. Come on. Come on. Did we do it? Is Christmas saved? Christmas is saved! We've saved Christmas!
Good work.
I don't know why. Trist. You were the
Yeah?
you were the mastermind behind the SYNCLISTEN. You were the original host of this, actually.
Yeah.
Would you do the honors of reading I guess reading off the information for the
Okay.
Amiga mod entries? If I may.
Alrighty.
If I may ask very nicely, here we go.
Let me find the page.
Oh no, I sent it. I sent it.
Okay. Just... Christmas. Christmas is in the house. Oh, we gotta leave it. Oh, no, it was a bit pack.
Ah, yes.
It was a sample pack. It wasn't a bit pack. So it was
I guess in terms of bit pack, if it's a sample pack or a pure bit pack, I guess. I don't know how to really, do that kind of thing. So I think we'll relegate that to maybe its own thing. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway,
we got in the name of Christmas. 2 exclamation points after a space. And it says the real name is Zagliti. Zaglili Stalker.
What are these? What are these names? What are all these names?
Half man, that's what he does.
I love this.
Let me have a crack at saying this. Zagilig Stiker.
Oh, I was saying Stalker.
Yeah.
The Stiker.
These names, they read like aliens. Fucking Jesus. Oh my god. Anyway, name of Christmas.
I love Kev's names.
Yeah. It's like, wow. Jeez. Anyway, name of Christmas. 2 exclamation points. Time to scream in the name of Crimbos. Well then, it got some jazzy kind of hip-hoppy kind of vibes to it. I don't know about you guys.
I really liked when the percussion went bah,
Yeah, I really like the percussion.
Yeah, same.
I really like the percussion in general in this bit pack. It's a very nice kind of, it's got that boom, that punchy kick. That,
Explosion-y.
Yeah, it's just like, ugh. Ooh.
Also, that's a good use of the panning.
Yeah, it's like, ooh. I really like the panning too. It's just like, very nice. Anyway, let me link to the Wonder Friends, the next entry. Actually, no. Because, like, there's next and, of course, there's next and bound, so. Anyway. Next entry, Trist, if you would be so kind.
Entry beginner's first time song be like. Oh, first song be like. I can't read. Warning, this entry is satirical in every way. Title's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Very satirical title.
By A Art.
Yeah.
1256.
Annoyed Art 1256. They've been around a little bit on the server, so take a listen. This is every beginner's first song. Be like. Well then, that's very well, I hate to break it to you, but this entry is kind of misleading. I mean, if it was really, and let me take a moment here. If it was really every beginner's first song, then it would actually sound a little bit like this. Take a listen.
Calm down. It will be okay.
The screams of a beginner's first song. That was really good, though. I really like that. I really like the kind of. I guess it would be kind of, every beginner's first song, because it definitely reminds me of my first song, Covert Jungle, and how it's kind of very much driven by staccato, I guess.
I feel like mine was more simple, but it did sound like this.
Yeah. I remember, yeah, it's just like, very nice track, though. I really like the calm kind of aspect to it, but it very much does sound like, every beginner's first, Babby's first song,
First song.
To be pretty blunt, anyway. Yes. I think, Trist, I think you'll have some personal gain in reading the next entry's information, if you would be so kind.
What's my track? Day 2, intense dark chocolate. I keep tripping out on hearing myself reading. Wait. Day 2, intense dark chocolate. Day 2 is Amiga mod, DOS pop style Italo disco. Tristan no core. Stocking stuffer. Let me read that all in one sentence. Day 2 is an Amiga mod DOS pop style Italo hardcore. Tristan, of course, stocking stuffer. It's like getting a Christmas themed gift for Christmas. You just have to act like it's what you really wanted. Chocolate a day is intense dark chocolate. You might need some Vilcabamba coffee. Some really good coffee, by the way. Or some hot chocolate with some marshmallows to accompany you in an intense treat.
I don't need a coffee to enjoy the pure intensity of 100% cacao. Ugh.
It's real good. I gotta try it.
Yeah,
It
I've
goes
been
really good
meaning
with-
to actually try
with-
like I think I actually did try like 100% dark chocolate. I think it was called Moctezuma. It was like really bitter, but it was like a good kind of bitter, but it was like overwhelming at points. You know, it's just like oh jeez, oh that's too much.
And 95 is my limit.
It melts your tongue.
Well, I don't have a limit. I'll still eat like 100%, 100% dark chocolate, and it's just like, that's just anyway, day 2, intense hard dark. I almost said intense hard chocolate. Intense dark chocolate by TRIST Endo. I'm gonna say it right now. That was whoo. Like that kind of reminded me of a lot of the orchestra hits, especially remind me of SNES action games where like there's orchestra is like that was really good. It's like
It was the feeling of the 80s, you see, that was a cool track. It's retro, but not only video games. It's like, quite interesting.
Exactly. It's like whew. I really liked the kind of I guess the kind of well, like I said, the SNES action vibe. A lot of it's a very reminiscent of I can't really name. There's so many games in like the SNES library that kind of use that, so there's not really much of a definitive game that I can really point to, but it's definitely very reminiscent of that kind of era of gaming, and I really like that, because like, whew, orchestra, one of my favorite samples to actually use in a track,
I love the orchestra hits. I love it.
I can very much agree with you on that one. Anyway, time for the next entry. TRIST. If you would be so kind.
HQAOQU.
It's so tough to say.
Hakaku. 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 Pro snowboarding and Ipspilus. Ipspilus. Alpspilus.
Yeah, Alps Plus.
Alps Plus. Oh, no. The pro snowboarding finds 20 in the Alps region. Jumping from mountain over 4,000 heights. 4,000 foot? 4,000. Watch out for snow rocks. Listen best on default Amiga resampling.
The snow rocks.
Okay,
Isn't that like
that
just
way.
like like consolidated like boulders of ice? Like I don't think you really much see those nowadays, unless it's like kind of like just really consolidated
No rock.
consolidated masses of snow.
It's all about drug dealing, man.
Yeah, or it's just snow crack. It's just all crack cocaine. Oh,
You gotta look out for the
no.
crack.
Ah, we must see what these snow rocks have in store in pro snowboarding _ Alps plus. Yeah. Well then, whew, got that. I guess I got that Amiga kind of vibe, like a Amiga. I guess I want to say Amiga platformer based around snowboarding. Very nice track. Very nice. I really liked it. Very nice usage of the percussion. Very nice usage of the instrumentation. I think it was a very nice. I think it was a very nice touch to have the orchestra hits be kind of. I guess kind of just not the main part of the not the main part of the song, but more like stabs. Kind of like just that. Occasional little bursts of harmony. That was really cool.
I agree.
Well then, I think
I like the percussion, the drums.
the drums used in the not just in tracks in general, but in the bit pack itself. The drums included are very punchy, and they're just I'm just like, well, these are good drums.
Yeah, but you can have the samples and not be able to do something interesting with them. You see, about the way it was used, I was speaking, not the samples themselves.
That is true. Now, look who's come back, Trist.
There we go. I got my microphone back on.
Ah,
All right. So we got Cleater. Over here, the cool kids. I still don't like Amiga Magma.
man. It's like every Amiga format is like either either you love it or you hate it. You know, like either you love Megamod or you hate it. Either you love AHX or you hate Hively Tracker. You can't really hate AHX. Anyway, over here, the Cool Kids by Cleater. Cool Kids agree with you. I don't know. Why use Megamod when you have Railroad? Yeah. Okay, I'll stop screaming now. Yeah. We have overheard the Cool Kids, and the Cool Kids have cool music. I don't think we're gonna be able to beat the Cool Kids this time. Jokes aside, very nice track. I really liked it.
Yeah, cool track.
I liked it a lot.
It's got that kind of. It's got what a lot of tracks I think really, really benefit from, is that they take the energy and they kind of keep it rolling, and of course with dips in the middle to kind of catch your breath, kind of kept it rolling and had very solid energy that didn't get very tiresome very quick. I really like that.
A good one, Cleater.
Very nice. Very nice. Anyway, next entry. Woo! Sorry, I just need to clear my throat. Next entry, TRIST, if you would be so kind.
Virvax automation. Inspired by Flash Brain. See if you can note the references. Listen to myself is so weird. Shout out to all the guys out there. Y'all great.
Thank you, Viravax. And not definitely Viravax and not Trist. reading Viravax's description. Anyway, automation by Viravax. Let's take a listen. that was Automation by Viravax. Definitely the longest entry so far in this entire compo. Of course, this is just the second day, so. But yeah, that was very, very detailed. I really like the kind of. I really like the percussion, the percussive patterns used. You know, the kind of composition for the percussion. That was really good. I really like that. I really like the kind of, flow that had,
Yeah, I could not recognize the Viravax while listening the track, but it was really well made. And someone talked about the tom. Yes, it was really cool. Nice use of.
Very nice. Very well done.
Very automated sounding. The automation. Computery music.
It was made in a DAW. Oh my god. It all makes sense.
I liked the flow of this one.
Yeah, it's very nice. Very well done. Wow. It's time for YQN. Yeah, Mr. ST Demo Scene Man himself. If you would do the honors, Mr. Tristan Nintendo Man.
Alright, we got YQN. X mod. I made this with Pro Tracker STE 2.1 in Steam. Rendered with Steam as well. I like the lo-fi sound the best. So feel free to use player in your own choice. A player of your own choice. Also, it's not a surprise that your entry is better than, my entry is better than yours. I spent 8 hours on it. I know what you're thinking.
Do you think you can read my?
I have a hard time reading and listening to myself.
I can feel that. Anyway, X mod, YQN. And that was X Mod by YQN. It's certainly a very celestial track. It reminded me a lot of more spacey themed kind of electronic tracks. That's the kind of vibe I got from it.
Yeah, that's funny. If I had to guess, I would say this one was Viravax track. really chill, really different. Again, I didn't expected that to be why QN.
Yeah. A very interesting track, I gotta say. Next up, Trist, if you would. Trist? I must bump the mic I must punch Mike in grill to establish.
No, my microphone wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah. My phone's real slow.
Yeah,
Turning on the mic.
It's alright.
Alright, so we got John Caruso. This City Night was cold. Cold overdose. City Night. You have a good driven motorcycle to take a look at the city. Good for video game from Homebrew Amiga soundtrack. Tools open mod like. Hate it.
Let's take a listen to this track then. This is John Caruso. This City Night was cold. That was John Caruso. This City Night was cold. That was definitely very demo scene. Very reminiscent of the demo scene. In my opinion, I could see the comparison made in description towards homebrew Mega game soundtracks. I think it would be very fitting for that kind of decision to be made.
It could be a track for the new generation of Street of Rage, the next Street of Rage game, you see.
Yeah.
It was more modern, but it had the same style, not the same style, but something vibe.
Yeah, kind of had that same vibe to me as well. It's just like, you know.
You're very demo-y.
Very demo scene, in fact. Let me just move my mic a little bit. That good. That is serviceable. There we go. That was John Caruso, and this is Sean. Trist, if you would.
I was wrong about cats. It was only when I visited my friend's house that it occurred to me their house can slowly approach me. Oh, that cat house. The house cat slowly approached me in what I once considered to be an evil furball of doom, making my last few seconds quickly turned into a cute, warm, fluff ball. Comfort and security. It was my first physical encounter with a cat. I felt so relaxed, petting the little thing. The memory comes to me often.
Very anecdotal kind of description, I guess. Written more like an anecdote than very much a description for a song. Well, anyway, let me actually turn off. Yeah, I'll probably do it during this thing. This is I Was Wrong About Cats by Sean. I gotta say, it very much reminded me of I guess it reminded me of an arcade game, really. You know how like arcade games kind of sound more. I don't know. I guess it has more of an arcade feel to it. Yeah, like I guess Mario Brothers, maybe Wonder Boy, Bubble Bobble, that kind of stuff. You know. I don't know, but I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of feels I got from it.
I feel like when you said Mario Bros, I mean the thing that they have in common is the little blippy thing at the end, and also they're in C major. It sounds like.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's really cute too.
Yeah.
I like cute.
Yeah. I think it has more in common with Bubble Bobble, but it definitely shares a key with like I think the main theme of Mario Brothers for the arcades. It definitely does sound like C sharp major, in my opinion as well. So. Trist has taken a short bathroom break. But the show must go on. I am sorry, Trist, for all. I'm sorry, Master, for I must go out all just this once. Ugh. Let's see. Should I actually? I think I will.
Just go back.
Huh? Oh. Well, Trist has left a call. I guess I'm reading the next entries in. Oh. Hello.
I pushed the wrong button.
Welcome back.
All right.
Welcome back. Alright, well, next entry.
All right. No.
Ah.
We got Triple P. Santa goes on tour.
Oh,
And my sound situation. I had it on speakers. Let me plug it. All right. So what it says here. This track is obviously hugely inspired by Mackie G. Please listen to the motto and Amiga resampling. I hope it's okay.
Alright, well. Mono track, I think that's alright. I mean, you know, mono's mono, stereo. There you go. Speak of mono, here is that mono track. Triple P. Santa goes on tour. And that was Triple P with Santa Goes on Tour. It's a very, very high paced kind of, high octane kind of track. It's something you would hear in like I guess an action thriller, I guess,
yeah. I was surprised with the middle part, but yeah, that was catchy.
Yeah, it's like Santa. It's like Santa, had enough with his arch nemesis Kringle, and is now destroying all of his operations in a fit of rage. It's like I don't know. It's like the Terminator. Only the Terminator is now Santa.
Reminded me of like 80s music.
Yeah. his music's dope, you know? Like, whew. The stuff 80s music can bring is, whew. Anyway, next entry around here.
You got Dr. Nogloff. Racing Elves. First time I ever finished writing something in mod4k tracker. MPT. Smiley face.
Well then, first finished mod4k thing. Give it a listen. This is Racing Elves, Dr. Nogloff. That was a track and a half. It actually kind of reminded me of, I guess it kind of reminded me of various different Game Boy Advance tracks I've, heard among many various like Game Boy Advance Game Boy Advance games. And it's like, ooh, it's like a wave of nostalgia just hitting me all at once, like a tsunami. Whoosh.
That was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, it was very. I kind of like the usage of the instruments. It's kind of. I really like the. I guess the Bit Crush kind of aspect to them. It kind of gave them more of a. Well, like I said, it gave them more of a GBA kind of feel to them.
You had the Game Boy. Now that you say that, it reminds me of it.
It's like, whew. If this is not proof that they should make like a GBA format, then I don't know what is. Anyway. Time for the...
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome back. Hello.
Welcome back.
Okay, so which
Welcome
entry
back.
were you on?
We were on Dr. Nogloff Racing Elves.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. It reminded me of like Mario Kart for some reason.
Yeah. I think it reminded me... I think it kind of also reminded me of Super Circuit, but I kind of got more like Sonic. I don't know about you, but I kind of got more Sonic Advanced kind of vibes from it. That's just me though.
Now that you mention it, maybe.
Yeah. Well, anyway, next entry. Whew.
You got Radam Lee, professional flunker. I bore canned foods. I suspect they are harmful to the soul.
He suspects right. All canned foods drain the essence of your soul by 1% for each can you eat. If you lose all of your soul, you can no longer gain the needed scones in order to summon the Scone Lord. It's
Scones.
all the scones. Anyway, Ramley, professional flunker. the Scones have spoken, and they have said that this song is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool song.
56.
It actually is 56 seconds long, too. Oh my god. It's all connected. The great circle of life. Oh. I kind of like the, I guess kind of well, not lackadaisical, but, you know, kind of whimsical, kind of, you know, jive to it, you know. You give me that, you know, whew. Yeah. Stompy, 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 stomp, you know. Oh.
Alright.
It's time for the next entry.
Nitro Furana 1. .mod. Description 1.
What a great entry. What a fucking... Ooh. Let's take a listen. Yay!
I liked this one.
I don't know. This one's alright. This one doesn't make me... Nice. Whatever. This one, at the very least, doesn't have, you know... I think other entries named one kind of gives, you know, the title of one kind of like a bad aura around it. I don't know about you, but it's just kind of like... Whenever I hear one, I'm just like...
Yeah. We can say this is the best one.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the old. It's
The top one.
it's
It's
the
number
top,
one.
It's number one of the 40 ones. You know, 40 something ones. Yeah. Well then, it's time for the next entry. Woo woo woo. Oh man, it's like whoo. So many entries this time around.
There's a
TRIST.
bunch, or the Megamod has a bunch.
Yeah, Megamind has like a whole lot. Ooh.
This is Tenru. With homemade Detto.
Omedetou gozaimasu!
Alright. I made this in 2 hours on stream. Big thank you to everybody who watched and encouraged. Hardware render courtesy of my Amiga 12,000. 1200, I mean. Verivax. It was about positive vibes and being the end of the school year. Verivax. About the time of relaxation. And finally free from stress around us. This is a big description of random text. Some quotes. Bleeder. Oh no, you did it. Verivax. LICC.
Lick.
Dippy 0615. The Lick. Mirage of Her. What I say? It released happiness chemicals in my brain. Meowdory. It is so annoying when I get random ideas while away from trackers, lol. Cleater. I am jealous of this melody. Dust Hill resident. Robin is the goddess of 4ch arrangements. Virvax. I love when people use the orchestra hit as an instrument rather than as an impact. Cleater. Hardware render plus plus. Dust Hill resident. It's better than anything I've ever made. Cleater. Up arrow. Dust Hill resident. Clem's mug of Pepsi down really hard as an action. Cleater. Thanks for setting laser base to 56. Veerbax. Just call it Poggers. Dippy0615. Pog Champ. Dust Hill resident. Supercomputer. Also super duper producer.
The super duper computer producer.
There you go. You got my monotone reading of that all.
Supercomputer. Supercomputer. It's time for Omedetou gozaimasu by 10 you. God. Feels so weird saying speaking Japanese after a long time. It's just like, Anyway, Robin. That was a song and a half. Oh man, that was whoa. I gotta agree. I gotta agree with Mirage and her quote. It does release dopamine, very large amounts of dopamine into my brain. So it's like, ooh.
Congratulations.
One word. Everything is said. I love that. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Robin has pretty much won the Amiga mod format today, you know? It's just like, whoa. It's hard to beat that, you know. That's all I'll say. It's hard to beat that. Oh man.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Oh.
We can hear you.
Yay.
Oh.
This app sucks.
Yeah. Well, all I have to say is Discord. It's not good on mobile. It's not very good.
It's the devil mask of chats.
Oh God! Oh
Yikes.
God! You're comparing it to the Lucifer of trackers?
It's the
Come
devil
on.
mask.
Discord minus.
Just speak about things you like rather than just minus everything.
Oh God! I definitely pissed off all of the devil mask users in the world. Oh God! Oh, let's just go back. Let's just go to the next entry already.
Satan spawn. Alright, the next one is Jessica Robo. Fate 444. F08 F0 F08 F04 F08 F04 F08 F04
F08 FOR F08
You know-
F04 F08 F04.
Trist, record yourself saying that and send it. Yeah, I might use it as an.
As what? My
Never mind.
Oh yeah. It's like,
as a ringtone, a monotone ringtone.
oh man. Well, anyway, it's time for Fate 04, oh Fate 0404 by Jessica Robo. Well then, that was a trip and a half. Whew.
Yeah.
Like,
When the percussion pans suddenly, it caught me off guard, but I liked it.
yeah, I gotta say,
Yeah.
it's very nice use of panning with the instrumentation. It's like, whew. Like, wow.
Welcome back, Trist.
Hello.
Hello.
The app
Discord.
crashed.
Oh man. Oh man. That was a good track. Fate 04. Whew. Very nice. Oh, yeah.
Flight 44.
Gotta fight for your life. Fighting for your life here. Well then. Next entry.
We got Azekwisp, Pulse, nothing big. Nothing big. Threw together in like an hour and a half just for this. Nothing big. Jamming my usual funk. Resubmit because I didn't use the major bit pack. I uploaded a legal entry using my own samples and not the big fat sample. This is updated now. This is not illegal anymore.
Well then, I gotta say it's understandable to see him initially have it be illegal since you don't see many majors with dedicate .zip bit packs. It's usually just themes and whatnot. Well, anyway, this ain't nothing. This ain't anything big. It's just the usual jam by Asquith Pulse. usual jam, but I really, really like it. It's really nice. I like the
That's a
kind of
really big jam.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's a long one. Ooh,
Really.
the leads were particularly good.
yeah.
Mm.
I think the best part of it is that it kind of sounds like an Amiga platformer from like back in the day. Like I think then I remember
It is so tight.
yeah I remember Fire and Ice for the Amiga having a similar kind of OST. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I kind of just associated with that. I think Jazz Jackrabbit had kind of a similar kind of OST as well, but that's more PC than Amiga.
Also, it was a good time to say the beat pack was really good too. The samples were well chosen, I think.
Yeah. Oh, well. So for the next entry. Sorry if I'm yawning so much. I'm kind of getting a little bit sleepy here.
Oh
There's
yeah.
just so many.
I'm
Just the
sleepy
mods
too,
alone.
so I'm gonna come back after 30 minutes. Gotta sleep.
alright. You do
Yeah.
that.
Alright.
Have a good nice nap.
How many
Yay.
left on the day 2?
Alright, so we got tennisers. Trust nothing. Trust nothing.
Nothing is trustworthy. The news? Burn it. Burn all the news bureaus to the ground. You gotta trust nothing.
Bunch of great bunch of great tennisers title core.
Yeah. Tezers tells you to trust nothing, and you better believe it. Yeah, I gotta say, very I guess very chill track there. I almost fell asleep to it. But due to how calming it was just like, wow. Oh, man. Well then.
I like when there is a change of speed inside the track, playing with the speed is cool.
Really is, yeah.
Yeah, tennisers does that a lot.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, man. And with how sleepy I am, I don't think I'll be able to make it to like mod 4k today. I'll just fall asleep before then.
How many track left on Amiga mod?
Let me see here. There's the next track, and then there's this one. That's 2, 3. Let's see.
I think Blue Nocturne's the last one.
So far, it's like 7. Like, whew.
Okay, so I will stay the 7 next tracks, I think. Because it's 2 a.m. here, so I work tomorrow.
It's alright, it's alright. It's 12 more tracks. And then we get into Mixed Battle Art. Alright, so. I'm gonna do 12 more tracks. And then I'm gonna drop, I guess.
Alright, we got Dammy Fortune. Or Dammy Fortune. However you say it. Temporary obsolescence. Temporary obsolescence. Trying to say it when I can hear myself saying it. So, temporary obsolescence. Oh, it's pan to the left and right, you say. Time for some glitch moment.
Time for a glitch moment, indeed. Glitch moment trademark. This is Dammy Fortune. Temporary obsolescence. Pretty cool track. Pretty cool. I kind of like the kind of glitchy, kind of vibe to it. Kind of glitchy, approach to it,
I like the stereo. Again, maybe one of the best stereo use in this Amiga mod for me.
Yeah. A lot of good stereo users in this format, mainly because, I think Amiga Mod is one of the. I don't want to say it's just one of the only, stereo supporting ones, but you definitely see more people utilizing stereo with like Amiga Mod than you would like, at least I do. I don't know about you. Well, it's time for the next entry. Woo! Oh, hold on. There we go. Now it's time for the next entry.
We got Toby Kami. Party like it's 1989. Following the Amiga Mod. Surprise face.
Amiga Mod. I like the way you say Toby Kami's name is Toby Kami. He's a Kami. Oh my god. Well, anyway.
Toby.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to say it?
That's how I say it, but Toby Kami is alright as well. That's like how it makes him look like a Kami. Anyway, probably like it's 1989. Whew! That was a very energetic and very cheery track, in my opinion. Like, whew. Got that rush, got that vibe, you know? Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, well. I don't know about you, but I think the sleepiness is starting to get to me, so... I think the sleepiness...
Yeah, even if the track helped a little.
So I think I have the energy in me. I wanted to do the rest of Amiga Mod, but I think I have the energy in. I only have the energy within me to do like one more entry, and then I'll just fall asleep.
Yeah, same.
I guess this is the last entry of the night. Last call.
Macro Concept by Arg Arak. It's interesting. It's interesting to work with good old Amiga Mod samples again. Everything ends up sounding cool. Old school.
Mhm.
Damn right. Let us now commence the final track of the night. Macro Concept. And that was the final track of the night, Argorak's Macro Concept. A very interesting track, I do believe. It's a very, forgive the sleep deprivation from taking away from the analysis, but I very much kind of had that techno kind of house kind of vibe, you know?
It's got that glitchiness.
Yeah. Very nice entry by Argorak, and that will conclude, that shall conclude part 1 of the Advent Calendar Marathon SYNCLISTEN. Oh, I want to thank Mirage, CASTLENES, and especially TRIST for being here tonight and, you know, helping me with this.
Big thanks to all you guys for being there all day.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, True. It was interesting, and I like doing SYNCLISTENs because there is a lot of to say about some tracks, and sometimes words are not enough. It's cool to discover sometimes the track through the SYNCLISTEN, I think.
Exactly. It's like it's always interesting to see what people make. You know, it's just like it's like seeing, you know, seeing through, yeah. Man, all right. I am way too tired to talk. Way too tired to talk in a constructive manner. So all I will say is, thank you, everyone.
Good night.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. This has been the most clear I think I've ever been, and I'm so glad that this is. I'm so glad that this has been such a success. Next day, tomorrow, it will be a long one. These next few ones will be long ones, mainly because of how much stuff there is, in like Advent Calendar this year. It's just like, oh god. Whew. It's like you thought I thought the Summer Chip 10 SYNCLISTEN was like long. This is gonna be like, oh, sick. It's gonna be sicko mode. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna stop the stream in a few minutes. To close us out is the wonderful noises of the Bell of the Bits radio. Thank you guys for being here with me. You all have a wonderful night. You have a wonderful night, all of you.
Same to you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Needy. And I will leave you with the sounds of the Bell of the Bits radio.